Hi there, everybody. It's me, Rosslyn, and welcome to my 5th playthrough of Wild Horse Country by Lynn Sonberg. This is one of the Bantam-Skylark Choose Your Own Adventure books. It is number 17. It's all about me looking for my missing horse. Gone from the barn. So, yeah, surprisingly, it does seem to have more juice in it. They've packed a lot into a very small book. I guess all the playthroughs are quite quick, though. No, it's actually good. It's a pretty decent book. I'm not even gonna rag on it. It's a lot better than I thought it would be. It's what I'm gonna say. I'm just gonna kick off my 5th Let's Play of Wild Horse Country now. I'm gonna show you the illustration. Here's me, busting into the barn. No horse, no nose. So, on a crisp September morning, you pull on your riding boots and begin the long walk to the barn. You can't wait to exercise your 3-year-old mare Ginger. Only 2 years ago, Ginger was wild. During a spring storm, she was separated from the band of wild horses that roam the hills and canyons around your ranch. When your father found the frightened yearling and led her to the barn, it was love at first sight. Ever since then, she's been yours. You reach the old red barn and open the door. You listen for Ginger's welcoming whinny, but hear nothing. A little worried, you run to her stall. "Hey, sleepyhead, I'm here," you call. But the large box stall is empty, and your golden mare is gone. You run outside to the corral, but Ginger is nowhere in sight. Where could she have gone? What if she's lost or hurt or worse? You lean against the gate, trying to decide what to do. 2 of your parents' horses trot over. It's Stormy and Flapjack, looking for treats. That's it! You can take one of them and go after Ginger. Let's have a wee look at the pair of them again. Here they are for you all. We kick at that. We've got the ratty old Flapjack in the front there. Sleek AF. Stormy bringing up the back, and me just lounging on a gate for some reason. Fair enough. And it's saying Flapjack is a fat old quarter horse. Not gonna fat shame a horse. I think he looks quite normal, but what do I know? He's steady, but he likes to take his own sweet time. Fair. Stormy is a black stallion. He's fast, but kind of wild. You're a good rider, but you're not sure that you can handle him outside of the ring. Now, I've written down some of the options I had before, because after 4 playthroughs, there is considerable chance of accidentally doing the same playthrough again. So if I'm having a wee look down for a minute, it's just so as I can try to navigate the bit we've not done yet. Now, I feel like Stormy was under-investigated. But I think also Flapjack we didn't... There was something with that we didn't do too before. Are there going to be 2 more playthroughs of this? Further investigation may be needed. For the time being, I guess I'll pick one, because I think there's stuff for both of these guys that I've not looked at. And not in like a it's the same playthrough except the last crappy paragraph way. I want to do proper plays. I'm genuinely playing it here, you know? Ain't that much of a grifter, so... yeah, Stormy. Might as well pick one then. Stormy. Stormy prances as you saddle him up. Oh, we get this lovely picture of Stormy prancing. Or I don't know, is this him prancing? This might be him galloping, which I remember it said he does after that, and me looking absolutely Like I'm regretting my life choice on the back of him there. Right, Stormy prances as you saddle him up. Finally, you manage to quiet him, and 5 minutes later, you're on a trail that leads to wild horse country. You hold Stormy down to a trot for a few miles, then suddenly he jerks his neck, nearly pulling you over his head. Before you can recover, he's galloping out of control. Up ahead is a big stone wall. What if it's too high for Stormy to clear? He might stop short and send you crashing into the wall. Maybe it would be safer to jump off now, when you can pick a good spot to fall. But if you jump off, you'll never catch Stormy. And without a horse, how will you find Ginger? Both these options I've tried once. Holding on tight, hoping Stormy can clear the wall, or jumping off now. I'm going to hold on tight. I think there were more options after clearing the wall, and I've only done one of them. Let's see. Okay, so we had Stormy cleared the wall. Gosh, I hope I haven't written this down. I hope we're not just going to do the same thing again, because I do remember all of this. Right. Half scared, half excited, you lean forward in the saddle for the takeoff. Hooray! Stormy jumps smoothly over the wall. When the stallion's feet touch the ground, you hit the saddle as hard as you can, hoping that will slow him down. Your trick works, and you draw Stormy to a halt. Good boy, you say, patting his sweaty neck. From behind the next rise, you hear a faint whinny. It's Ginger. You could ride up to her on Stormy, but Ginger doesn't like the stallion, and she might run away. Oh, this bit. We only did one of these two things. Because we can also approach her on foot. I think I did that last time, didn't I? I didn't just charge on over on Stormy. We can try that this time. Okay. Ginger follows you around when you're in the pasture, but who knows how she'll behave in wild horse country. I love it that they've just sort of gone, what will we make a book about? Oh, I don't know, out in the middle of nowhere, don't you get wild horses? Oh, like what, out in wild horse country, you mean? What, like, wild horse country are you talking about? And they're like, yeah, just do a book about that. And they're like, in the middle of nowhere where the wild horses are, just for clarification. And they've been like, yeah, and they've just been like, yeah, crack on. As it is, they've not done a bad job of it, I've got to say. Wild horse country. Surprisingly exciting. And on that, the worry is that Ginger might run away if I am on foot, and being on the feet, I will not be able to catch up. And, indeed, I'm not going to try. I'm going to go after Ginger and Stormy because I've definitely not already tried that. Brilliant. Okay, we get a really small picture of, I think, Stormy there. A couple of trees. You ride up the hill on Stormy. On the next rise, you see a dozen wild mares. In the gully between, you see Ginger. And she's in trouble. A white stallion is nipping at her legs, trying to make her join the other mares. Ginger neighs loudly. She tries to escape, but she is no match for the huge white horse. Stormy neighs in return. He rears up, and his hooves cut through the air. You realise he wants to fight for Ginger. If you dismount and let Stormy fight, he could get hurt or even killed. But if you don't, you might lose Ginger. You think fast. What if you and Stormy circle the gully and charge the mares? If you could make them run, the white stallion might forget Ginger and go after his herd. I think that this is Stormy's moment, and I should not upstage this horse. This is wild horse country. This is horse business. I'm gonna let the horses have it out. I'm gonna let Stormy fight. This should be fun. Fight, 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 also. Oh, yeah, they're properly fighting. Look at them. They're going at it. Nice. I probably shouldn't be so enthusiastic about the fighting horses. I don't yet know if Stormy wins. You slip off Stormy's back, and he charges the white horse. For a few minutes, the two stallions circle each other, snorting with rage. Then they rear up, dancing on their hind legs and lashing out with their hooves. Ginger comes to your side, and you watch with fear as Stormy loses ground. Then, little by little, the white stallion is forced backward. Suddenly he breaks away from Stormy and canters over to his waiting mares. As the herd moves off, he looks over his shoulder at Ginger. "Who needs you anyway?" he seems to say. "Hooray for Stormy!" you shout as the black stallion trots up to the golden mare. Ginger whinnies loudly and tosses her head. You can't help laughing. "I'm glad you agree," you say. The end. And this finishes my 5th playthrough of Wild Horse Country. I hope you have enjoyed that. I've enjoyed doing this Let's Play. It's been a good time. You've been a lovely audience. Please click the like button if you've enjoyed this. Otherwise, I just get the impression hardly anyone likes my videos most of the time. Honestly, I don't know if anyone likes this. I hope you do, though, and I hope I see you in another video. Bye-bye.